Hello YouTube, I hope you are well. Today I'm going to be reviewing this boot, the Moxi Lolly, how I felt about it for skate park use, why I no longer skate it, and everything else, so stay tuned. Now the Moxi Lolly boot was the first proper boot I ever got, the first skate I ever took to skate park. I had some like cheap Rio rollers before then, but they weren't really suitable. I got the basic setup with the plate, nylon thrust plate, gummy wheels, everything that comes with it standard, but you can also buy this as its own. I skated it only for about 3 months, and the reason that is that after about 3 months at skate park, it did start to fall apart. This is not my boot, full disclosure. This is my friend Louise's boot, so it's in a bit better condition than mine were in the end, because mine have gone to skate park in the sky now. Does it mean it's a bad quality boot? Not necessarily, but I don't think they are suited to park skating, aggressive park skating, if you're going to be falling and learning a lot. And when I first started skating, I was skating so much, so often, that within 3 months, all of the stitching here had come undone, and I was told by a skate shop that there should have been contact cement here, so the stitching should have been decorative, but it just wasn't the case. And all the eyelets started to get bashed down. Louise has repainted hers, so they don't look as bad, but you can see they're all at different levels, they all stick out. And I'd have to take a butter knife with me to the skate park to unhinge them every time, because they become so weak that even like just dragging my foot or just like slightly tapping it against the edge of the ramp would crush it down onto my laces, and it'd be really hard to get the laces off, so it'd basically be trapped onto my foot unless I had a little knife with me to lever open. All the stitching around here and around the M all kind of burnt off as well. I did resent that because, when you look at all the Moxi videos and stuff online, they do say, you spend £300 on this boot, well, not on the boot, £200 on the boot, £300 on the full setup. This skate's going to last you a really long time, and for me, it didn't. But, it's not all bad, and I've got some really good things to say about Moxi as well. Bridell, who are the company that makes Moxi, were pretty useless. So we got them for a skate shop, we contacted the shop, we contacted Bridell, and after a lot of faffing around, they agreed to pay for half of the cost of repairs for their 3-month-old skate, which hadn't stood up to its advertised purpose. Do with that what you will. One thing I loved about this boot was how comfortable it was. I'd come from ice skates, which was super stiff, didn't really mold your feet in the same way, really firm, because you need that support on ice because all your weight's across a thin blade. But on quad skates, you can have much less supportive, flexible boots without risking your ankles, and they were so comfortable. They molded to my feet, and I thought, God, it was like a glove. Some people, don't like that they're so flimsy, and honestly, for park skating, that's probably not ideal. But they also do have counters and, stiffened areas around here, so it's not like your foot's flopping around. It's not like a skating Vans. Yeah. I also like that you can lace them up high, and once you add wax laces, I felt there's like a lot more support in general. So one thing, if you're feeling like, you've just bought Moxi Lollies and they're not as supportive as you'd like, try wax laces and you'll find they hold you in a lot better. So my Moxi Lollies didn't last that long. My company wasn't very helpful with returns, and these eyelets, if you're going to be falling apart, are a nightmare. But if I'd wanted this boot for just like trail skating, skating around the park, then yeah, it was really comfortable. They're cute. I think it's a good skate for something casual, but I don't think they should really be advertised as park skates. I know a lot of people love them as park skates, but that's just my opinion. So some pros and cons there. I do think they're really comfortable, and that was probably the biggest pro of these, but I think if you're starting skating, there's some better skates out there, and I will be covering those in the future. I hope that was helpful. I'm also going to be doing a video that compares Moxi Lolly to Moxi Jack in the future, so if you're interested in that, comment down below and I'll try and get it out faster. But yeah, thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.